Hey everyone, this is Sally. I wanted to respond to a lot of requests I've been getting. Um, I've been asked to do some tutorials and I have not done it because I've not done one, first of all. And there are so many wonderful tutorials on YouTube. I guess I didn't realize anybody would want me to do any, but I have been getting some requests. And one of the requests that I've been getting is about my Lollipop Flowers. And so I just want to show you quickly how I do these. Now I just use this punch that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I'm trying to see what size it is. This is the 2.5-inch circle. And so I just punch 3 or 4. Now you can use a Cricut and cut out an entire 12 by 12 sheet of circles, which I do quite often because that gives me a lot of circles. And you could use your Tim Holtz, not Tim Holtz, I'm sorry, the Sizzix die, the circle die. So what I do is I usually use 3 to 4 circles, and I just simply punch out circles the entire same size, and then I just go in and trim them down. Now if I'm doing this just quickly by hand to match the project I'm working on, sometimes I don't want to do an entire sheet of circles on my Cricut. Now, also, if you're going to do a bunch of circles, you could layer them and then cut to save yourself some time. I'm sorry, I'm out of camera. I'm going to have to keep a watch on my laptop to make sure that they're in. But once I get my circles done, and actually for the smallest one, for the center, I could just punch out a circle here with this tiny circle punch. Okay, all I do is, I think I'm going to use my brown Tim Holtz vintage photo. But what I do to get the sides really texturized and that distressed look, now you could go in and with your little distressing tool and distress your edges, but I did this one day when I first started making lollipop flowers, and this was one of those wonderful things that just you kind of discover um, by accident, I guess you'd say, or just by trial and error. But I was trying to get my edges really, really distressed, and what I did was I started distressing the back side, and it gave it with this tool, this your inker tool, but excuse me, it gives the edges a really distressed look, as you can see. But what I did also was I took my tool and I pressed my fingernail on the edge here, and I just press up all the way around. And you're going to need, if you don't have this inking tool, all you have to do is find something with a harder surface than just a normal sponge, or you could use a normal sponge, I guess, and try it. But just find a technique that works for you. And once you do all of the layers like that, just all the way around, and you're pressing pretty hard against your thumbnail, as you can see, it gives a wonderful, it's almost like a bottle cap, the texture, the dimension, because what you're doing is you're curling up the edges all the way around, and it gives it a really shabby look. And of course I love that. I love grunge, and I love shabby chic, and a lot of times I just call some of the things I do grunge chic. But as you can see, your flower is going to have a great texture. Beautiful. And of course you could use a button in the center, bling, whatever you wanted, put some feathers and lace behind it, and simply after I do that I just hot glue the layers together, which my hot glue gun's not really hot yet, but that's simple. You can do these in any color and they're just really, really gorgeous. I think I may have, no, I've used, well yes, here's some that I made with gingham, red gingham paper. And then I used the vintage photo. It turned out really pretty. Okay, ladies, thank you. That was my first tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed it.